Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode from Project Mineoid. And in this episode, we are going to be continuing some work on our jungle base. And I've done a little bit of work between episodes. I decided to throw up another platform over here. Decided to do it off camera because we've already built 2-3 platforms in episodes, and I didn't really want to do another one of me basically just placing slabs. Now, this platform is going to be a little bit different than some of the other ones we've been working on. Because basically, what's going to go here is something kind of cool. So, let's go ahead and kind of clear some space. Just, you know, right underneath here. And actually, now that I think about it, we got to take out these ones as well. And what we're going to have up here, any true base needs to be self-sustaining. So, what we need is we definitely need a farm in our jungle base. So we're going to build a farm up in the sky, which I think is going to be really cool once it's all done. Let's come down here and gather up all this stuff that just fell down. And then we'll get to work on this portion of the base. Now, there's a few things that I want to throw up on this platform. Not the least of which is the farm. And then also, I kind of want to put like a hot tub up here as well. One of you recommended we put a pool, little, you know, relaxation area. Can't talk right now. A little, I don't know, spa type hot tub pool area. And I thought that was a really cool idea. So that is what we are going to be doing. And first thing we're going to do is the farm. Then we'll put the pool maybe over... I'm thinking kind of somewhere over in this area we'd have room for a nice little pool. So this is a 9x9 area. We do need some dirt, obviously, because you can't build a pool without dirt. That's just, or a farm, I should say, without dirt. And you know what? I think I may have forgotten to get dirt. So, tell you what, guys, I'm going to go get some dirt, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back, and we have our dirt that we need. So we're going to go ahead and fill that in right here. And once that is done, let's see, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our middle, where the water's going to go. And then we'll come over here and fill all of this stuff in too. Now, we don't want our dirt just chilling, you know, unsupported by anything else. So, we will want to deal with that. We'll want to put some sort of support underneath. Plus, we need a way for the water to actually, you know, hang out down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this jungle wood. And this one's still sitting here as well. There we go. And we're going to go into this backpack and grab ourselves... Let's just clear some of this out. Grab ourselves some of these planks. That should be more than we need. And then we're going to go ahead and just cover up the dirt underneath with planks, so it's not visible. So we'll get this whole area covered up. Now, there's not a whole lot of color contrast under here, but that's okay. We can work on that as we go. We'll patch that up, put the plank down so that the water is supported. We do want to completely cover up the dirt. There we go. Man, this is so much easier with an angel ring. There was a series that I did long ago called Infinite Labs, which was it was a vanilla SMP series, and I only did about 6 episodes because of various reasons. It was mostly time management stuff where I just didn't have the time to dedicate to that server as I had hoped, and I had some other things come up. But I tried to do a jungle base in that, and needless to say, this works out a little bit better. So let's kind of build a support going out like this, just to kind of make it look like there's some beams and stuff holding this up. There we go. And that looks pretty good. Let's see how that looks from down on the surface. Not too bad, not too bad. We will have some additional supports that'll come up. I think I'm actually going to probably build a pillar, like right here, that will lead up to this area. But for now, this will do quite nicely. So, we've got kind of our little farm area here. The next thing that we'll want to do is we will want a hoe, or something similar at least. And we'll also need a bucket of water, so we can do that right away. Let's put the water in there. And then we'll come up over here, and let's see if I've got any iron or anything like that in these chests. Somehow I'm guessing I'm not that lucky. I've got diamonds. I have 2 diamonds. You know what? I can get diamonds quite easily. We're going to make ourselves a diamond hoe. I know some of you are probably cringing right now, but, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. We're gonna do a diamond hoe. And actually, while I'm also thinking about it, let's grab our saw out of here. And I think what we'll do is we're going to go for something like this. And we'll put that on top of the water right there. There we go. That looks pretty good. Still getting some annoying server block lag, but sometimes there's not much you can do about that. Let's go ahead and hoe this area down so we actually have our farm in place. And I'll worry about planting it with other things later, because right now I don't think I actually have any seeds or anything like that on me that I can plant and actually grow up here. But eventually, we will have probably wheat is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'll probably grow some wheat up here. And the nice thing about this is I can just walk right over the water and not worry about anything falling in there. So this is our little farm that we've got. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to kind of get to work on that hot tub. So I'm thinking we put the tub somewhere right over in here. Maybe we'll go, I don't know. I think that's maybe about the right size. Maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. Maybe we'll make it kind of come out this way. Like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, once again, we are going to need to do something with this. So, I have a plan, and we don't want it to stick out super badly from the bottom. So, what we're going to use there is we're going to use Carpenter's blocks. Let's grab some jungle wood. Actually, you know what? I've got a bunch of Carpenter's blocks. What am I talking about? Let's just grab like 2 stacks of those. And we'll grab a stack of cobble. Maybe 2 stacks of cobble just to be safe. And then I'll also grab some of this as well. And that should be plenty for what we actually need. It looks like it is starting to get dark. I should probably kind of torch this area up just so that we don't have all sorts of nasty creepy crawlies spawning up here, because nobody wants that. I think that'll work for the time being. And let's come down here. We'll grab our Carpenter's blocks. And let's just kind of put them in down here. Directly underneath the pool area. And I just realized that part of this is not directly underneath the pool area. That's okay, though. We'll be fine. We do, however, now that I'm actually thinking about this, we do actually need this to come out a little bit more anyway, because of what I'm going to be doing with these Carpenter's blocks. So let's patch that up. We're going to want to do the same thing right here. And we'll go something like that. And then we're going to do the same on this little section as well. Looks like my bronze hatchet is kind of getting to the point where it's about to be broken, but that's all right. There we go. So you've got a nice little chunk there of Carpenter's blocks. And I think that looks actually pretty good. Now, the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take our hammer in a minute. Let me grab all this random stuff. There we go. Let's grab our hammer right there. And let's do a little bit of, I don't really want to call it terraforming per se, but we can probably break this row of blocks there. And then we'll take these and pound these all up half a block. Just like so. So now we've got our actual little pool area. The next step is going to be to put a bunch of this stuff away. Lots of it I don't really need right at the moment. And then we're going to grab a bunch of jungle wood. And we're going to apply that jungle wood texture to all of these. And the reason we're doing that, and using these Carpenter's blocks, instead of just the jungle by itself, or the jungle wood, I should say, by itself, is so that we can apply an additional texture to it on specific sides, which is really what I'm looking for. So you've got that there. We can take some of our jungle wood slabs just to fill in a couple other little spots. We'll maybe add a little bit there, add a little bit here, just to kind of make it look like it's not sticking out so much. And I think that works well. So this is our pool. Now, as I said, we're going to want to apply an additional texture to specific parts of the pool. So let's grab our chisel. Let's take this cobblestone here, and let's maybe go... What would look good for this? Maybe these French cobblestone tiles. Those might look nice. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I think that that actually works pretty well. So let's just apply that all around the edge of the pool. Just like this. And then we'll also apply it to all of the sides. Like that. And I'm thinking for the part that's underneath the water, I want to go with a little bit different texture. Let's use maybe the small cobblestone tiles here, which will look very similar, but they'll be just a little bit different and should give us just a tiny bit of, you know, variation and detail. So I think that looks pretty good. We've got our pool in place right there. I do think that this needs to come out just a wee bit to kind of account for where the fence is going to have to go here. So let's do that maybe. And then all that's left to do is grab some water buckets and fill it in. Did I lose my white backpack? I have a feeling I threw my white backpack down here when I wasn't looking. That would be really unfortunate. There it is. Okay. Thought I lost it for a moment. Let's take a look and see. Okay, we do have an extra backpack. Let's go and fill that up real quick. There's some water over here that we can take advantage of. We'll fill that up. And then we're going to come up here We'll grab both of our water buckets. And we'll fill this in like so. Come on now. There we go. So we've got ourselves a nice little pool right in there. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll add some beach chairs and stuff like that. But we are about out of time for this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. Using the combination of those two materials, I think that looks quite nice, especially for a build like this. And I haven't done a checkerboard up until this build in quite a while. But it gives kind of a nice